Welcome back to Blue's Garden Tips, planting fall garlic. Now, for garlic, there are two basic kinds. There's soft-neck garlic, which is a bulb with a bunch of cloves around it. And there is hardneck garlic, which is a bunch of cloves formed around a center hard neck that eventually grows into a scape coming out of the top. In general, when planting, it is very important to put the root base down and the pointy side facing up when planting. Now for me, I always plant about 4 weeks or so before the ground freezes. Outside, I've got my two different kinds. I'm planting a Chesnok Red Purple Stripe garlic, hardneck, and a Northern White Hardneck garlic. Basically, all the cloves are going to be planted about 6 inches apart, and that gives enough room in a very soft soil for the bulbs to form up and the roots not to compete with each other. So garlic is planting 6 inches apart each clove. In the head of garlic, I'm going to find the 6 best, biggest cloves. Again, root side down, and the pointy part facing up. This makes it much easier for the garlic to grow correctly. Pointy side facing up, about 6 inches apart. I go down about 2 or so inches, put the clove in, and then cover it all up. Soft soil, not have to worry about it. And again, same thing for the other kind I'm growing. 6 inches apart, and a very loose, nutritious soil. The root space down, pick the 6 largest for me in this case, 6 largest cloves, pointy side facing up, down about 2 inches. Cover them all up. And then on top of that, I am going to, because we're coming up on winter and I want to keep it all the moisture in without being too bad, I'm going to put a little mulch on there. I'm using a straw mulch. Sometimes people use a leaf mulch, but about 2 inches, about 5-6 centimeters or so of mulch on top. A nice thick layer helps insulate them and also helps retain moisture when needed and keep the over-excessive moisture out. The other thing I do in the fall is I have a fertilizer where I put a high nitrogen. I happen to use a granular blood meal, which is a very high nitrogen, 1200. That's in the fall, and then again in the spring, I do that as well, first thing early spring. But high nitrogen in the fall, then water it all in. That's important. Give it its first batch of moisture. And then garlic is easy. You sit back and watch it. Thanks, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more Blue's Garden Tips.